Though British rock legend David Bowie left us in 2016, his spirit still dances among his devoted fans. One local artist is hosting a unique fundraiser this weekend to complete a majestic 10-foot bronze Bowie sculpture. This morning, Mike McCarthy invites you to the indoor Glam Rock Picnic to join him in bringing this tribute to life with the hope of placing it in a cherished Memphis spot that Bowie once held dear.
My name is Mike McCarthy. Myself, along with a crew, we are working on this David Bowie sculpture. Yvonne Bobo, artist, owner of Off the Walls Gallery and Art Space Warehouse. And this is where you will find Bowie under construction at any given moment. David Bowie, of course, was fascinated with Memphis music, as were many international rhythm and blues rock stars, soul artists. In the 70s, it was a goal to come to Memphis and play at Ellis Auditorium or the Mid-South Coliseum. We've kind of lost that tradition to Mississippi and other places. I think it's important that we remember the history, though, and capture moments in time, like Bowie visiting Memphis at the height of his career. He visited the Memphis Academy of Art in 1973 at the invite of Dolph Smith, who became my teacher when I attended school there 10 years later, and I heard these stories about Ziggy Stardust visiting the school in Overton Park. And yes, he and Elvis have the same birthday, they were on the same record label, but I consider glam rock to be sort of rockabilly from outer space. It's sort of the end progression of what we started in Memphis. On Sunday, June 30th, from noon to 5, we're gonna have fun. You're gonna come in the door, you're gonna pay $10, and you're gonna receive a bag of clay, and you can shop around at the vendors. You can have your face painted. You can be on a podcast that'll be edited later. The vendors here are all curated by Jana Wilson from Vintasia. KCD's has the prettiest star face painting. Courtney Fly as Kitschy Cat will be in the balcony spinning records. And this time we're probably going to spin entire sides of Bowie albums. And we're going to have some live music sporadically throughout the day, but you're holding on to that clay because eventually, whenever you feel like it, you'll go over to the statue. I will help you up on the sculpture, and you will put the clay on the sculpture as part of the grassroots movement to get people excited and literally have a feel for sculpting Bowie with me. That's 4 faces of Bowie as Ziggy Stardust. Bowie in '72 with eyebrows looking rather mod like his old 60s days. It's Tokyo Pop with the solar circle in his forehead. It's Aladdin Sane with the lightning bolt, and it's Halloween Jack, which was more late 73, early 74. I chose those 4 faces because Bowie went through changes, sort of as the albums that were released from 71 to 74, where Bowie's beginning to create the persona of Ziggy Stardust. I think every artist who does or wants to do public work wants the public to be involved and to understand what the process is and what the subject matter is and so forth. And I want Memphis, the people who put the sculpture together literally with clay, city officials, patrons, investors, not just with Bowie, but with other sculpture ideas I have, Aretha Franklin, Howlin' Wolf, all these other more obvious choices for Memphis music sculptures. But with Bowie, if he could happen as a 10-foot tall bronze sculpture in completion, and it could be plugged into Overton Park that will, for our prototype, are spinning on a motor, but maybe when the project is finished and it's a bronze sculpture outdoors, solar power or the wind will carry the faces. That would be a reason to go to Overton Park. The Metal Museum's coming in. We are losing Brooks Museum. We have the zoo, of course. We need things in Overton Park to draw people, young people. If it could be a gathering place to talk about rock and roll history and Memphis's role in it, then Overton Park would be great. If Tokyo wants it, if some other place wants it, London, that's great too, but it deserves to be in Memphis.
So the clay and bronzing of the statue are the next 2 phases. Can't wait to see where this ends up.